Right. So, Nick, my first question to you is this one takes you back a couple of years, let's say. You got your first win at New York back in 2021. And how did that change you as a person and how your approach to the series?
I would like to think that I'm the same person. Um, it was just super nice to get a win in Formula E. It was a different championship for me. My time in the championship up until that point had been quite up and down. So it was it was nice to be able to tick the box.
Good to hear. And I think I can say Nick has certainly gone on to win many more races after that. A number of more races, actually.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully more.
Oh yeah, and about these wins back last season actually, a number of your wins came from quite far down on the grid. And you were something of a comeback king during the season because you got many good results starting well down the grid. And what was your strategy to like come back from these qualifying setbacks and then achieve these big results?
Yeah, it was nice to be able to achieve the results from not qualifying well. It's certainly a target I want to qualify better. Um, the last race in London, I won from pole, which was nice. So it wasn't always from further back. Um, but yeah, I think that the championship this year is getting closer and closer. Everyone's getting better on performance. So I'm sure we're going to need to start closer to the front than ninth to be able to win. But it's good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last race was quite an inkling of that. You started third, which was awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
last season was actually quite a bittersweet year because you missed out on the championship. It was so near yet so far. So, and on these lines, like, how do you bounce back from the disappointment of losing the championship and be raring to like go again this year?
I think I bounced back well. Good first weekend. We'll continue to push. I'm still trying to make myself better. I'm still trying to develop new things. So yeah, that's all okay. It's going to be interesting this season. I think there's DS, a very fast car, Porsche, very fast car. So we gotta keep pushing to try to be strong. But I'm sure we can be in the fight.
Most definitely, I can agree. I'm really looking forward to you being in the fight for the championship once again.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
my next question to you is about actually adapting to a new team. So, first one is like, how difficult is it to adjust to a new team after like competing for one team across what is it, 2 seasons before? And how do you
Yeah,
approach this adjusting to a new team?
yeah. It's certainly some changes, some things I'm still learning, but I think that's okay. I think hopefully we will get stronger and stronger. I will understand the team more and more, and they will understand me too. And so yeah, it's a new challenge, but it's a nice challenge, and I'm really happy about the move.
Most definitely. Looking forward to your integration with the team and for more great results once again. And you form an interesting dynamic with Mitch on the team. Like, and when your signing was announced with Jaguar, and people were like telling, "Oh, Jaguar, the team dynamic's going to be really interesting. These are two amazing drivers, considering what we saw last season." So, what is your take on how you like what is your take on a relationship with Mitch, and how do you and the lineup you form at Jaguar?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I'm so happy that people say that about us. It's really nice. I think we also have a great time together as well. Some laughs, so it's really enjoyable. Yeah, just really happy. Yeah, really like nothing bad at all to say. It's all good stuff.
You both raced each other back in your junior series as well. So how does it feel reuniting with him once again?
Honestly, he's been my best friend since 6 years old. So it's just like an incredible privilege to be driving with a brand like Jaguar at this level with your best friend. Um, and and yeah, I mean, we drove together a long time ago as teammates, but we also raced go-karts against each other our whole lives, basically. So I would say now we are quite different drivers. Obviously, um, it's our profession. We're employed here to do a job and to work together in a certain way. I think we understand that. And so, yeah, it's a bit different to when we were 7 years old in New Zealand, but it's still just as much fun.
It's certainly going to be fun. I can tell you that this season.
Yeah.
And apart from, of course, linking up with an old friend, 2024 is going to be pretty special for you, of course. We're going to a number of new tracks. One of them is a very familiar location, Tokyo. And being someone who has lived there and raced there in the past, and you've achieved quite a lot, what they call the Japanese Triple Crown, can we say? Yeah. So, how does it feel going back there and actually going to race in front of the fans there?
Yeah, it feels really good. I mean, it's obviously a big topic for me. Speaking about it quite a lot, but I'm really happy. It's going to be a fun week. I hope we can have a strong result there. It's kind of feeling like a second home race in a way. I have a lot of friends and family there too, so yeah, we'll be quite special. Few old memories, but yeah, it's super nice, and I'm very lucky. I mean, when I come to Formula E, they always ask, where would you like to race, and you say Tokyo, but you don't really think that it's going to come true. And so, the fact that Formula E have been able to make that happen is really special for the championship, and it will be a great event.
Oh, most definitely. It's a very special moment, and I can't wait for that weekend. Right. So, and going into this season, 2024, like, okay, fine. Who's your biggest challenger going into this season?
Um, that's a good question. I'm not sure. In the past years, my biggest challenger has always been my own team. So it's nice to be able to now look at other drivers instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a little bit of a different question. Let's go a little bit off track here. So, if you had to choose one location that you would want to see on the Formula E calendar in the future, which one would it be?
Well, it was. I always said Tokyo to this question, so now it's.
Well, now that Tokyo is on the calendar,
Yeah, I would say oh, I'd like New York back.
New York.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine Nick is beaming inside. It's a very
Yeah.
special location, I can say.
Yeah, special location. I drove there. I did 4 races there, and I had 3 pole positions. So for me, yeah, I want to go back there, and I want the street name. Cassidy.
Yeah, certainly. The Cassidy straight. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
And
All
a
right.
short interview, agreed, but it's lovely nonetheless to be chatting with you and someone of your stature.
No, thanks very much. I really appreciate the call. It's super nice to be talking. So yeah, thanks very much, and we speak again soon.
Yeah, most certainly.
Yes.
And all the best
Bye bye.
for the 2024 season.
Cheers. I'll keep pushing.